How do I get my baby through a nursing strike? If your baby was nursing well at the breast and then suddenly decides that they don't want to nurse from the breast anymore, that's probably a nursing strike. In this video, I'm going to go over what is a nursing strike, what are some of the possible causes, and how to get baby back to the breast. Are you ready? Let's go.
I'm Mary Cahill, and I'm a certified lactation counselor. I help mommies to be confident and successful in their breastfeeding journey.
A nursing strike can happen anytime after about 1 month of age, but typically we see it between 3 and 6 months old. It can look like baby is self-weaning, but babies won't self-wean before about 24 months old, and at the very earliest 18 months. So sometimes moms see baby going through a nursing strike and just assume that baby is self-weaning, but self-weaning will go very slowly. A nursing strike will be fairly suddenly. If your baby is going through a nursing strike, it's because they have perceived something as being upsetting while at the breast. Now, you may not ever know why your baby's going through a nursing strike, but whatever the reason, don't blame yourself. Now, a few possibilities are things like if baby's going through an illness, like a cold or an earache. So if baby's having a stuffy nose and they're laying down, that can be hard to breathe. So if you set baby in more of an upright position, that can help them to breathe better. An earache can hurt if baby's laying on that ear and there's some pressure there, so you might try a different position for baby if they're having an earache. Be sure to get them checked out by their doctor in case there's an ear infection, and if baby is pulling at their ear, that could be a sign of an ear infection. Another one is teething pain. So your baby's gums can hurt months before you see your first tooth. Their teeth are pushing on their gums and just cause some extra pain when they're latched at the breast. Another one is a bottle preference. So if baby's been getting a bottle often and it's coming out fast, then they go back to the breast. They don't want to have to work for that slow milk. They want the fast milk. So that can make baby not want to nurse from the breast anymore. A way to get through that and not have that happen is to feed baby using a paced bottle feeding. And I'll link that video right here if you want to know more about paced feeding. Also, if mom has the condition of a forceful letdown and oversupply. If the milk's coming out too quickly, then that can be upsetting to baby because they can't control it and they're kind of choking on it. Then baby may decide not to nurse from the breast. And also for moms with that condition, if they do get it under control and baby all of a sudden decides, I don't like how slow the milk's flowing now, that may make baby not want to latch too. A big one is if baby has gotten upset at the breast, like something has scared baby. So if baby bit mom and she reacted by yelling or, saying no too loudly, and no one can blame you because it hurts to get your nipple bitten, so that's a natural reaction. But if baby perceived something as upsetting at the breast, that can cause baby to go into a nursing strike. Now, when you're going through a nursing strike, there's two important people here, and that's you and your baby. So for you, it's really important that you keep milk moving. So you need to be pumping at least as often as baby eats. And that's not only to keep your milk supply up, which is a good thing, but really I'm concerned about you getting a clogged duct. So we don't want that to happen. A clogged duct can lead to mastitis, and we don't want to go there. The next is for baby. Baby needs to be fed. So sometimes moms will be told if baby gets hungry enough, they'll latch, but that's not a good way to go about it. If baby gets upset, then they're really not going to want to latch at the breast. So we need to be sure that baby gets fed, and that can be with a syringe or a cup or a bottle. Somehow baby needs to get fed. You'll know that baby is getting enough if you see 6 or more wet diapers every 24 hours. So if you're worried baby isn't getting enough from the breast, then be sure to count those wet diapers. Also, it can take a lot of time and patience, so it's a frustrating thing to get through a nursing strike. So I don't blame moms if they decide to go ahead and let baby wean, but I want you to know that you can do it, and I'm here to help, and we'll go over the steps in just a minute of how to do that. But let me know in the comments if you have some questions. I want to help, so let me know if you have anything there that you want to ask. Now, getting through a nursing strike can take 2 days or it can take 2 weeks or sometimes a little longer. But if you're consistent, you can get through it. And now for the steps to get baby through a nursing strike and back to the breast. First off, you need to relax. So you need to breathe and relax. So breathe. If you're stressed, baby can sense it and it will make it even harder to get baby to the breast. The next step is you're going to be consistent. So you're going to consistently try to put baby to the breast every single feeding that you're with baby, and probably 3 times during each feeding. So at the beginning of each feeding, in the middle of each feeding, and at the end again. And lastly, you're going to be patient with yourself and with baby, because like I said, it could take a few days, it could take a couple of weeks, but you can do this. You can get through it. So when you're trying to latch baby, you want to be skin to skin as much as possible. So if you can be without a shirt on would be great, even though you're going to feed baby with a bottle. You're still going to be trying to latch at the breast. And if baby is just in their diaper, that helps too. So anytime baby is skin to skin with you, it helps your milk supply, but it also helps baby to be comfortable with your breast again. So you're going to have baby just right up against your bare breast. If they're not fussy at the beginning of the feed, then you're going to try to latch them right off at the beginning of the feeding. Trying to latch baby, if they get fussy, stop right away and go to the bottle. Then when they're drinking on their bottle and they start slowing down just a little bit, then you're going to take the bottle away and try to latch baby again. If baby squirms, starts getting fussy, might only just be a few seconds, stop trying to feed them from the breast and get the bottle and finish the bottle feeding. And then at the end of the feeding, try again. So you're going to try 3 times to get them to the breast. And all of these times, you're not forcing baby, you're kind of coaxing them to the breast. So they're on the bottle, take it away and try to get them right onto the breast. So we're just coaxing baby to the breast. Then after the feeding, you're going to let baby just relax there next to your bare breast, their cheek up against your breast, while you just visit and talk to baby and just gentle relaxing time without trying to get them to the breast. If you have a little toy you can play with baby and kind of entertain them, if you have a teething necklace, something they can play with here, that will keep them entertained while they're just getting used to your breast and visiting with you. Also, you can do a front carrier or a sling wrap if you have, that baby can be up against your bare breast while you're around at home. That would be really helpful too. Just whatever we can do to get baby used to the breast again. Now, baby will be more apt to latch when they're sleepy. So at the end of a feeding, when they're falling asleep, or when they're just first waking up. So that's when you'll see baby either, not completely in the nursing strike. Some babies will still nurse during those sleepy times, or they'll start to nurse more during those sleepy times when they start back to the breast. So be patient, you'll see those, and then you'll see just a little bit more of an improvement all the time. But be patient with yourself and with baby. I hope that really helps you, mommy, to get baby back to the breast and through a nursing strike. This can be very difficult, but you can do it. Let me know again if you have any questions. I also have a closed group called the Milky Way Inner Circle. If you're not familiar with that, I'll put some information below for that too. And that's where moms join my group, and you have a library of videos and things you can check out. But then you're also in a private Facebook group where moms can ask me questions all day, anytime, and we interact and answer those questions right there live in the group. I hope those help, mommy, and this is a hard time, but you can do it. Thanks a lot, mommy. You got this.